Welcome to Elementary School. Today is Monday, February 6, 2023. Super Prairie Bottom is good morning in Madeline. Can you try it? Super Prairie Bottom. This is Krista bringing today's morning announcements. Please stand for Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which it stands, one nation, under God, is indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated. Now here's Daniel with weathercasts and birthdays.
Hello, this is Daniel. This week will be unseasonable warm, so as long as it isn't raining, enjoy the time outside. This week we would like to wish a happy birthday to Natalie D, Algelia S, Nathan T, Mr. Snowden, Miss Savino. Our staff birthdays are. Now here's Miss Chandor with some good news.
Good morning, GES. Today's good news comes from College Park, Maryland, where Carolyn and Emmanuel Patton, a mother and son duo, have graduated college together, fulfilling a promise the younger Patton first made to his mom when he was 5 years old. I remember I just told my mom, one day it's going to be you and me. We're going to get our degrees at the same time, Emmanuel Patton, 23, recalled. Carolyn Patton, a mom of two, said she was more focused on her son going to college rather than finishing her own degree. For me, I sort of gave up on it because I had already accomplished some associate's degrees, and then I had started my bachelor's degree in 1995, but life happened. Things got in the way, said Carolyn Patton, who is now 63 years old. But the elder Patton, who works as a coordinator at Anne Arundel Community College, said her son never wavered in his vision. That promise, he never allowed it to die, Carolyn Patton said. It was continuously, you know, Mom, we're going to do this. The Pattons, who both have 2 associate's degrees apiece, decided to enroll at the University of Maryland's Global Campus, which they were drawn to because the school specializes in online degree programs. They started classes in fall of 2020, but it wasn't easy. Gradually, the classes got harder, and the Pattons said they needed to keep supporting each other along the way. I said, Ma, you've got to keep going. I know you want to stop. We got to keep going, Emmanuel Patton said. The main thing was just trying to get everything lined up. He's a man of his word, Carolyn Patton added. Between my son and daughter, they were my greatest supporters. 2 years after they started the path together, and about 18 years after Emmanuel Patton vowed to graduate alongside his mother, they realized their collective dream. Both mom and son said they're very proud of each other's achievements. The Pattons were able to walk in person at UMGC's winter commencement ceremony on December 16th, where Carolyn Patton received her Bachelor of Arts in Humanities and Emmanuel Patton received his Bachelor of Science degree in Public Safety Administration. It was the experience of a lifetime, Carolyn Patton said of the exciting event. Emmanuel Patton agreed. It was amazing as an experience to witness the university president come on stage with us. Their story has been featured in local news as well as on national television like Good Morning America. Now that they've graduated, Carolyn Patton plans on staying at her job while Emmanuel Patton will be starting as a success coach at UMGC. So he'll be helping other students through their own individual college journeys. Now here's Mrs. Gray with our counseling news.
Good morning, it's Mrs. Gray, your school counselor. We are focusing on habit number 4 in February, and that is think win-win. We had a number of students who were Patriot leaders last week, some of them thinking win-win, some of them doing other wonderful things, so I'm going to get right to it. We have Abdullah in SCB. Thank you for completing your OT task independently and without needing redirection to stay on task. And that was being proactive, beginning with the end in mind, and putting first things first. We have Kesha, also in SCB. Thank you for placing Reinforcer toy back on the shelf independently before transitioning to a special. So we had Kesha being proactive, beginning with the end in mind, and putting first things first. All right, in kindergarten, we have Brayden. Thank you for being a kind and helpful accountability partner for a classmate working on his WIGS, wildly important goals. Ooh, awesome. That's habit number 4, think win-win. Great job, Brayden. And then we have Nora in kindergarten. Thank you for volunteering to clean up a mess so our classroom would look neat and be a good place to work and learn. That's being proactive. In 3rd grade, we have Isabella. Thank you for always having a plan to learn. You get your materials ready and you find a spot where you can work when others try to disrupt your learning. So that's habit number 3, put first things first. And then we have a number of 4th graders. So we have Daniel. Thank you for helping others in your group while focusing on completing your own tasks. That was being proactive and thinking win-win. And then we have Uriel. Thank you for cleaning up the classroom materials without being asked. That's being proactive. And then Candace. Thank you for demonstrating leadership and encouraging your classmates. So that's think win-win. And the secret 8th habit, inspiring others. Great job. Then we have Jethro. Thank you for helping several classmates peer edit their opinion essay. Think win-win. And last but not least, we have Jacob A. Thank you for providing constructive feedback to your classmate during peer editing time. And that was thinking win-win. So speaking of thinking win-win, the second half of the school year, I'm going to transition from talking about some mindfulness tidbits to talking about something we've been doing here at GES and in MCPS for a while, but we haven't really talked about too much, and that's called restorative justice. So today, I'm just going to kind of give you a small summary of what it is, and every week we're going to be doing some little restorative justice or RJ tidbits. So if you look at the screen, you see that the foundations of restorative justice are respect, accountability, or that means taking ownership for your own actions, healing, so feeling better, and empathy, so caring about the feelings of others. Those are really the hallmarks or what make up restorative justice and what we try to teach all students here at GES. So when we ask questions after, let's say, a conflict happens, like what happened, what were you thinking about at the time, what have your thoughts been since, what do you need to do now to make things right? And how do you think you've affected others by your actions? Those are all restorative questions because we want to restore. We want some restoration after the situation. So every week we'll talk a little bit about the importance of being restorative. But this was just to give you a little bit of a background. Have a great week, everyone.
Good morning, everybody. I hope you had a great weekend. So just a few things going on this week that you should know about. The first one is there will be principals chats this morning. So we will look forward to seeing everybody in the all-purpose room. And so your teachers will know when to bring you down. The next thing is exciting news. If you don't know, not every classroom, but a lot of classrooms will be getting box lights this week. So when you come in on Friday, there'll probably be a box light in your classroom, like I said, except for a few classrooms because you have the newer Promethean boards. And so then what will happen is Mr. Fair, our technology helper, will be coming around and he'll be coming into every classroom and setting it up and taking a few minutes with the teacher. So just be aware that's going to be happening on Friday. We're very excited to have that happen. We think it's a great upgrade for our school. And we just hope you have a fantastic week here at GES, and we're really looking forward to a great week. So see you around the building.
Our mindful message quote for the week is, "There is no such thing as failure. Failure is life just trying to move us in another direction." This is Annalisa wishing everyone a wonderful week. And don't forget, be respectful, be responsible, be safe. That's the Germantown way.